Feminine energy is one of the most misunderstood powers that we hold. Society has taught us to control, to do, to hustle, and it leaves us drained, disconnected, and honestly, unfulfilled. But here's the truth, feminine energy isn't about doing, it's about being. And it's not about chasing, it's about attracting. And if you don't start reclaiming it now, you're going to be holding yourselves back from the life that you're meant to be living. In today's video, I'm going to teach you all how to step into your feminine energy before 2025. And this isn't a surface level video. Hopefully by the end of this video, you're not only going to understand what feminine energy is, you're going to learn how to embody it. No more confusion, no more disconnect. And let me tell you this world needs more women that are in their feminine energy. Women that radiate power, women that trust themselves, and women that just attract abundance effortlessly. And if you're ready to become that woman, keep watching. Hello everybody and welcome back to the video, or welcome if you're new. My name is Hannah and I usually make self-development videos like this. Today's video is obviously on feminine energy. And I've always wanted to do this topic. I think this topic is amazing and I just love discussing it. It makes me so happy. And as usual, my gorgeous angels, the video is split into sections and chapters along the bottom, so feel free to skip to whatever you want. And without further ado, let's get on into the video. Section 1 is what is feminine energy? Let's start with what feminine energy actually is, because I feel like a lot of people tend to get it wrong. Feminine energy doesn't actually have anything to do with the way you dress or the way you look. And it's not about being soft or weak. It's about your energy. And feminine energy is a force. Guys, I really want to show you, but like, look at my sleeves. Oh my god, isn't it so cute? I love my sleeves. It's the energy of creation, intuition, and connection. Feminine energy is magnetic. Think of it like this. Feminine energy flows, right? I mean, it's nurturing, emotional, it's intuitive, and overall it trusts. Whereas masculine energy is about action, structure, and logic. Its main focus and goal are doing, achieving, and controlling. And we all have both energies within us, okay? That's a given. But when you are disconnected from your feminine energy, it can make us feel drained and also stuck and kind of like we're out of alignment. Feminine energy is so powerful because it doesn't force. There's no sort of head-on strong force. It's just so beautiful. Instead, what it does is that it inspires. I mean, that sounds so much more inviting, so much more appealing than being brutally forced into something. And I'm sure you've all heard the common manifestation, I don't chase, I attract. Feminine energy's basis is literally, it doesn't chase, it attracts. When you're in your feminine energy, you're not hustling to try and control everything or achieve validation. You're aligned with your highest self, okay? And you'll start to see that life will start working with you, not against you. And I see so many girls online and they're like, oh yeah, feminine energy, it holds us down, it makes us weak. But at the end of the day, they are the most drained people because they're the people constantly working, constantly hustling. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there is a way to do that within your feminine energy. Section 2 is signs that you're disconnected from your feminine energy. Now let's talk about signs that you may be disconnected from your feminine energy, because awareness is always the first step. And be honest with yourself as I go through this list, because if you find yourself relating to anything I've said, that means that you need to make a change. So normally you'll find yourself in go mode all the time, that you're always busy with something, but you still feel like there's not enough time in the world. That, my love, is masculine energy overpowering you, okay? Feminine energy knows when to rest. It knows how to recharge. It knows how to trust the process. And if you find yourself constantly pushing against something that's not working for you, it means that you're out of alignment. Number 2 is over control and anxiety. Do you find yourself trying to control every situation, every outcome? Feminine energy does not control, okay? In fact, it trusts. It trusts the process. It lets go and just lets life flow. And if you find yourself constantly in your head overthinking, trying to predict what's next in your life, you're blocking your feminine energy. Number 3 is disconnections from emotions. And this is probably one of the most important ones. Feminine energy is tied so deeply to your emotions and your intuition. If you are suppressing how you feel or any of your gut instincts, you are cutting yourself off from your power. And so many people get this confused that emotions are a weakness when they are not, okay? So many people think, oh, if I show my emotions, people are gonna see a vulnerable side to me. Sweetie, that's not how it works. Showing your emotions and being able to handle your emotions gives you more power because they act as a guide for you. Number 4, lack of joy and creativity. If your life feels dull, repetitive, you're uninspired, that means your feminine energy is dormant. Feminine energy thrives on creativity, joy, and play. Okay, it needs those things for it to survive. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you allowed yourself to partake creatively in something that just gave you joy? Something that for no reason, you just did it because it made you have fun. It made you feel alive. When was that? Section 3, how to reconnect with your feminine energy. As I always say in every video, I try to give you tips just to help push you along in your journey because it's all good for me to talk to you, but sometimes people just need a little idea to know where to start. So how do you reconnect with your feminine energy? Well, the good news, I've got good news, is that it's already inside you, okay? Because like I said, we all have masculine and feminine energy. But what you have to do, my love, is to let it flow. Step 1, let go of control. Release the need to feel like you need to control everything in your life. And stop micromanaging your life, okay? For feminine energy to thrive, you need to be able to trust. And that means trusting yourself, trusting the universe, trusting God, and trusting that what is meant for you will find you. So let go and watch what happens because it's crazy. Number 2 is to practice receiving. Feminine energy is all about receiving, okay? And that could be receiving anything. You know, receiving compliments, opportunities, help. Whatever it is, learn to accept it, but accept it without guilt. So many of us feel guilty. Say for example, okay, before I was in my feminine energy, I was coming out the train station and I had a big suitcase with me. I was struggling. I was like, I can't get this up. But I didn't want to ask anyone. This guy comes over and he's like, oh, hey, do you need help with your suitcase? I was like, no, it's okay. He's like, no, I'll help you. It looks heavy. And then I kept saying sorry to him as he was going up the stairs with my suitcase. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm such an inconvenient. Why am I apologizing? It sounds so silly to say out loud, right? Like, why am I feeling guilty for having someone give me help? Or if you're given an opportunity at work, why do you feel guilty? Why do you feel like you don't deserve it? Or if someone compliments you on the street and then you go, no, you're so sweet, but thank you. Why are you not accepting the compliment? So start small. Next time someone offers you help or gives you a compliment, say thank you and mean it. There's no point of you saying, okay, yeah, I understand what Hannah says. Let me just say thank you, but I still don't believe what they're saying. Say thank you and mean it. Because the thing is, if you're not meaning it, there's not going to be any impact because it all starts with you. Receiving things is not a weakness, it's a power, okay? Things are given to us to help us, to give us our power, to give us our strength. Number 3 is slow down. We live in a world that glorifies busyness, but feminine energy needs that stillness. So create quiet moments in your day. Now, I'm not saying, I think so many people might get this confused. I'm not saying stop the hustle completely. Give yourself a break. Oh my God, why are you rushing yourself to do things? I'm not saying that. What you need to do is give yourself some portions of your day to help give yourself that quietness that you need. And that could be anything. That could be meditating, that could be journaling, or simply sitting in silence. And that could be on your way to work. Like, you could just be sitting there on your mode of transport. It could be in your car, on a train, on a bus, whatever you take. And you could just be silent. No music, no nothing, no reading. Just sit there. and give yourself some time to process things. And by slowing down, you're able to hear your intuition. Number 4 is reconnect with your body. Feminine energy lives in our body. And can I just say something, because I think it's so overlooked, okay? Our body is our vessel. For this timeline, our body is our vessel, and we need to take care of it as much as we can. That means watching what we're eating, looking after our body, taking it for exercise, because this is what we have. This is our vessel for this universe, for this timeline, this time frame. Going back to what I was saying, dance, stretch, move. Do whatever you need to do to help you feel present in your body. And I want to get this clear, it's not about exercise, it's about embodiment, okay? Whatever makes you feel like you feel alive in your own body, do it. Number 5 is nurture your emotions. Stop running away from your feelings. I can't say this more than enough. Stop running away from them, okay? Why are you so afraid of your own feelings? Sit with your feelings, honor your feelings, ask them, ask yourself, what am I feeling and why? Emotions aren't your enemy, okay? They are your compass. They will guide you. Number 6 is create space to receive. Declutter your mind, your physical space, your schedule. Declutter everything around you. Feminine energy needs its space to flow. How can something flow if it's so cluttered? It just doesn't, it will get stuck, okay? And if your life is too crowded, you're blocking anything that you want to attract. Number 7 is surround yourself with positive energy. And I've spoken about this so many times. I'm an advocate for surrounding yourself with positive energy, whether that be creating boundaries, whatever. Your environment matters. Feminine energy thrives in safe, supportive spaces. So cut out toxic people, cut out situations that you don't feel like you need in your life, and surround yourself with love and positivity. And this can go into a whole section on boundaries, which I've made a whole video on, and I could talk about it forever. I feel, again, another video that has the topic of boundaries coming up. What do I say in every video, guys? If you are a regular on my channel, then you know I bring up boundaries in every single video, and that's because it is so important. So guys, if you are new on your self-development journey, or if you've never even thought about thinking about boundaries, perhaps go and check out, not necessarily my video, but go check out a couple videos on it, because trust me, I feel like it's gonna be relevant in every part, every aspect of your self-development journey. Section 4 is why is feminine energy crucial to 2025? 2025 isn't just a new year, it's a new era, okay? The world is changing and we are being called to step in a different way of living and being. And feminine energy isn't just about a personal transformation, it's about a global shift. It's about a rejection of hustle culture, burnout, and over control. And it's an invitation to live in the alignment that you truly are. Feminine energy is needed in the world. Like, okay, let me open it up for you in a bigger picture, okay? The world has been dominated by masculine energy for so long. By competition, action, force. I mean, if you just look around, people are tired. If you look around, burnout is at an all-time high because people just are exhausted because they're chasing for something that they'll never catch. And feminine energy is an antidote, especially for women. And I don't want people to get this mixed up and get angry in the comments, okay? Because this isn't about replacing masculine energy, which I think so many people think I'm getting at and they want me to say. I'm not saying that. It's about balance, okay? The world needs more intuition, more connection, more trust. And with the people watching this video, or anyone watching any sort of video on feminine energy, feminine alignment, whatever, that we are the people that it starts with. And 2025 is the change of year. Why? Why is that? You're asking me on the other side, Hannah, why are you saying that? Every new year comes with the promise of change. But it can't just be me that feels this. 2025 feels different, right? Like, it doesn't feel like every past year where it's like, yeah, this is gonna be a different year. This coming year feels gentle, it feels soft, it feels different. It feels like an opportunity, a moment to shift into something bigger. And feminine energy aligns perfectly with this because it's all about transformation within. It's about being magnetic to the life you want and not just working harder for it. And imagine walking into 2025 with this energy, okay? You're aligned, you're peaceful, and you're powerful. You'll stop chasing opportunities, relationships, or even validation, because what you're doing is you're simply attracting them, because that's the power of feminine energy. And feminine energy also kind of pours into your career, relationships, and growth. I mean, in your relationships, when you are in feminine energy, you're going to stop trying to control the relationship. You're going to let your love flow naturally, and you're going to attract partners who match your energy, respect you, and uplift you. And I think so many people, especially in this day and age, have this sort of game playing attitude to a relationship. That's not gonna happen in feminine energy, because feminine energy isn't about playing games, it's about radiating your authenticity. I mean, in your career, feminine energy allows you to lead without force. It helps you trust your intuition, collaborate with others, attract opportunities that align with your purpose, and you don't need to burn yourself out to succeed. Feminine energy is going to teach you how to work smarter and not harder. Personal growth thrives in feminine energy because it's rooted in self-compassion. You stop beating yourself up for not being perfect, and instead, you'll start honoring your journey. Feminine energy lets you grow with grace and not pressure. And here's the truth. Feminine energy is your birthright. It's not something that you have to create, because it's already within you. But, however, if you do not nurture it, the world's going to teach you to forget about it. When you embrace your feminine energy, you're going to stop operating from fear. And instead, you're going to start operating from love. And that sounds so much more beautiful. Fear says that I need to prove myself. Love says instead that I am enough as I am. Feminine energy is about choosing love over and over again. So think of your vision for 2025. Close your eyes for a moment and just imagine this, okay? It's December 31st, 2025. You're looking back at the year, you feel proud. And not because you hustled harder, but because you finally felt like yourself. You lived authentically, you're aligned with your intuition, and you're in flow with the universe. And that is something that feminine energy can create for you. But here's the thing, and here's the honesty, that vision has to start now. Feminine energy doesn't wait for the right moment, okay? It creates it, and at this moment of time, it has to create it now. So today, decide that you want to step into your feminine energy, and don't wait, okay, like everyone else, till 2025 to make a change. Okay, start today. You are not in this world or this universe to live disconnected from yourself. You are not here to chase, to prove, or to struggle. You are here to inspire, radiate, and receive. Feminine energy is your superpower, and you need to claim it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and leave a little comment in the comment section. It could be whatever. And remember, this 2025, you rise by not pushing harder, but by embracing who we are. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful angels, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.